Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking about Turkesterone or Turkesterone, however you want to say it. And this specifically is from Gorilla Mind, so it's Derek's product from moreplacemordates.com, whatever. I've been doing a lot of reading and watching some videos on YouTube, right? So we got Greg, Derek, moreplacemordates.com, and then there's a few other people. And so I've kind of got like both sides of it, where people are like, yes, it works, or we have no idea, not enough research, or no, it doesn't work because it doesn't work like steroids and doesn't mess with androgen receptors or whatever it is. So basically I decided to go ahead, bought myself, I think it's 60 capsules, 2 a day. So this is a month. I might actually get more than that. I'm probably gonna order another bottle or two just for this whole process of this YouTube review series thing on just this specifically. But we're going to talk about what I'm doing specifically, and then how like Turkesterone is supposed to work in the body. So for me, I'm going to be doing 2 capsules a day for probably 2 months from today all the way until 2 months from now. And I'll do this video kind of similarly to the steel. I'll do this video, I'll probably do 1 month in, and then a final recap. So it'll be like a little bit less, but do 3 videos on this. But Turkesterone, so we're going to talk about what it is and how it's supposed to work. And I'm going to put this in like really layman terms, like, I think my alarm's going off. Alright, sorry about that. I think my alarm like went off and it stops the video. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so what it is and how it's supposed to work. And I'm putting this in like pretty simple terms. So, male, right? So this doesn't work with androgen receptors like steroids would. So that's why most people, or some people, are like, how the heck does it work? And that's also why it's not supposed to have like these weird side effects. Like you don't have to cycle off it. It's not messing with your hormone balance. But this is how it's supposed to work. This is what I've read. So a male has testosterone, right? That testosterone gets converted into estrogen. Sometimes that's how you get your estrogen in your body, because that is important for multiple things in a male's body. Anyways, this works similarly for females, so don't worry. I'm just using a male for example. So you get estrogen, and then there's 2 types of estrogen receptors. There's estrogen receptor type A and B. Now in males, A has to do with the breasts and bone density, and I think it kind of like basically controls the growth of those 2 things. So A isn't that great, and it also suppresses testosterone, I believe. Now B receptors, they are in the hypothalamus, the testes, tendons, ligaments, things like that. I think that's how it, I'm trying to just like generalize. But anyways, B is good. B receptors are good. A receptors are bad for estrogen. And this apparently, right, from what I've read, it's sort of like boosts the B and suppresses, well, actually just the boosting of B receptor estrogen type B suppresses A, and A is the one with the bad side effects, and B is the one with good for males. So according to what I've read, ectosteroids, which is what Turkesterone is, it's specifically from a plant, and it's an insect hormone. It's supposed to benefit the B-type estrogen receptor. All right, which is good for muscles. So that's what's going on here, at least in concept. Now there's been studies done in vitro, which is in a lab in like a petri dish kind of thing. There's been rat tests, and then a few human studies. Now, from what I gathered on the internet, a lot of the human trials are like in Russian, and these Russians used to use this stuff back in the day, like when they were like roiding up the Olympics kind of back in the day. But there is a few that we could look at. The problem with those is the dosage throughout those studies of the clinical trial or human studies. It starts out stating that it's like this certain high, like 300 milligram or whatever it is a day, and then halfway through the study you read it again, and they say like, oh, it's only like 6 grams per capsule, and that adds up to like 40 in a day. So the studies are like not great, so you can't really use them because the dosage is so small. But putting those aside and then looking at the in vitro and the rat studies, this stuff is extremely promising. But the problem is, obviously, rats and lab culture tests do not reflect how the human body is going to react to it. Now, those studies with the small amount of dosage in the humans showed little to no change. But if you compared it to like the in vitro and the rat labs or whatever, they actually did a significant higher dosage, and the numbers were like insane, like 20% higher protein synthesis. That's like the low end, and then like some depending on what it would like shoot up to like 50%. So, and if you think about that, that's pretty insane for a product that is going to have 0 side effects in comparison to something that messes with the androgen receptors, like let's just say Trent. I don't know. It's gonna fuck you. It's gonna mess you up if you don't do it right. But apparently, this stuff, right? Apparently, you can take it. You don't have any problems. Now, there isn't a lot of research in the long term, but it could be like creatine. It could be like one of those things that is 100% beneficial. No negative side effects, unless you like think about some of those people that has like the anecdotal hair loss situations. But from what I've gathered, it's good to go. I'm starting it. I'm starting it today, and I just made a video on my diet. So we're basically, if you're just here for the Turkesterone, I'm basically done. I'm gonna go on my little slight rant for the channel. But I might say a few more things. But if you came here for the Turkesterone, you're good to go. I would go read some articles, and I'd check out Derek's videos. He does sell the product though, which is a little bit biased maybe. But I found another video here. It's by Nutrition Library. Go check out his video. He talks about Turkesterone, and he actually gets more into the science. Obviously I used some of the things he said today in this video. But Nutrition Library, go check his video out. He reviews it. It's a great video. Anyways, yesterday I did a video on diet, and so I've got my diet all good and straightened out. I've been doing pretty high protein, and I've actually been eating 3,000 calories a day for the first time in my life consistently. So that's one control. Like, I'm not going to do this like I did the steel supplements where I was fucking not eating, missing days in the gym. Like, I'm 100% going to make sure that I am not part of the, variables, so to speak. So, got my eating right, got my sleep right, got everything right. I'm taking supplements and stuff like that. So, hopefully by the end of this 1 to 2 month cycle of this ectosteroid, Turkesterone, I should be getting big, according to everything on the internet. But anyways, if you're interested in checking out the update videos from this Turkesterone cycle, subscribe, like, and comment below if you've tried this. Like, I'm curious if any of you have tried it, or if you're looking to get it, or if you're curious. Comment below. There's a lot more that I know about it that I don't want to say in the video just because these videos get too long, and I've realized nobody gives a hoot about any of the science. They're just here like give me something like a supplement to get big, and they don't give a fuck about what it is. So if that's you, you're in luck. I'm not gonna go on a rant about the science. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I think I'll do a video in 1 month from now, so be ready for that. Anyways, see you next time. Hey everyone, thanks for swinging by the channel today. If you enjoyed the video or the videos on the channel, drop a like, subscribe, and turn that bell on if you want to be notified for more videos. But again, thanks for coming by, and I'll see you guys in the next one.